Now you may want to consider using a teleprompter to help you with your video presentations, especially if you have a lot of content to communicate and you want to minimize filming time. A teleprompter will allow you to read your entire script or bullet points while looking directly at the camera lens, which will look like you're talking directly to your audience. Now this can help you feel more confident that you are communicating your main points and not missing something important. However, you may seriously want to consider whether reading the full script is the best idea. Now the reason is because we often sound different when we're reading and it's not as natural sounding. So our energy tends to diminish and your audience will probably not feel as connected to you as a person because they will sense that you're reading. Now with practice, you may be able to overcome this and still sound natural while reading, but this may or may not be something that you can do. So just practice and see. And if you can do it, that is great. Now if you do decide to go this route, then make sure your script is written in such a way as to sound like you're speaking. So to do this, you will want to read it out loud several times as part of your practice and add your natural speaking voice to the script. So for example, you may find you want to add so or and or now or something like that before starting a sentence. Now you may want to add a little aside to describe something that you didn't originally incorporate or many other things. So basically you don't want to write in the way that you would normally write something, but write how you would speak instead. And another thing, it would also be a good idea to have a remote for your teleprompter so that you can slow it down when needed to avoid, talking like a runaway train. And you may also want to pause it when you want to add your more spontaneous asides, so you're not tied to how fast the text is disappearing on the screen. Now this will help towards giving you a sense of sounding more natural. Probably the better option, instead of a full script, is to have an outline of what you want to say and maybe some important phrases or words that you want to make sure that you can remember. Now this way you can incorporate your natural way of speaking while not forgetting those elements that you want to communicate. Now what you want to remember is if you're using a teleprompter, you are still talking to a person. Okay, it would be easy to forget that and focus on getting the script right rather than actually communicating with your audience. Now for me personally, I do use a teleprompter now because I found it would take me too long to get it right when relying on my memory, and my energy is very limited due to my health condition. So I can do short bursts on a good day, but my energy levels will quickly drop and sometimes my blood pressure too. So in a sense, I have an indefinite time limit to the amount of time I can actually record my videos. However, I have practiced a lot in order to come across as natural as possible, whether using a full script or outline. Now you've got to do what works best for you, and that will mean playing around with it and practicing. Now, it can certainly be a big help for certain types of videos, so it's definitely worth considering if this would be helpful for you. Please leave a comment below if you have any other suggestions when using a teleprompter, or if you have any questions. I will do my best to respond if I can. And also, if you like this video and found it helpful, then please hit the like button below and share with your friends, and I look forward to catching up with you next time.